MoveQuest, let's get it. Turn your steps to earnings, we stay winning. It's your journey, walk it on it. Stay active, get that crypto. Let's go. Move, submit, earn and repeat. Every step I take, yeah, I'm stacking that heat. Crypto flowing while I'm moving my feet. Health and wealth, yeah, I'm playing for keeps. No more sitting, we stay on the grind. Walk to the bag, let's redefine. Balance the hustle, body and mind. MoveQuest mode, yeah, I'm aligned. Stay active, earn crypto, stack it. Every move I make, that's a habit. Turn every step into earnings. New way to win, yeah, I'm learning. Move, submit, earn and repeat. Crypto rewards got me feeling the lead. It's your journey, chase that feed. Health and wealth, yeah, we X Spaces live, Sunday 3 PM EST, tune in with me. We talking games, we talking stacks. Moving forward, never looking back. One step closer, mission's clear. Every week, yeah, we pioneer. New ways to earn, new ways to grow. MoveQuest life, let's get that glow. This ain't just a game, this is a movement. Every step's a check, yeah, improvement. We don't stop, we elevate. MoveQuest, let's celebrate. Move, submit, earn and repeat. Crypto rewards got me feeling elite. It's your journey, chase that feet. Health and wealth, yeah, we bring the heat. So lace up, get moving today.
Yeah, you ready? I see it moving. Everybody on your feet, let's go. Feel the burn, huh? Yeah, MoveQuest, baby. Woo! Let's get it started. Step up, let's go, you know what to do. MoveQuest in the house, time to break through. Lace up your shoes, burn it up, no slack. Crypto's on the rise while we're on the track. Run, jump, walk, hustle all day. Every step's a win, that's the MoveQuest way. Calories burning, we earn as we play. Earn an MQT, no delay, no sway. Move your body, we on fire. Crypto flowing higher and higher. Burn, earn and feel the heat. MoveQuest, baby, get off your seat. Let's get it moving, we're burning up. Step by step, yeah, we're rising up. Feel the rush, feel the beat. MoveQuest, the rhythm got you on your feet. Let's get it moving, we're burning fast. Every step counts, we're making it last. With every move you earn and grow. MoveQuest, baby, let's go, let's go. Hustle on the move, no stopping this flow. We're cashing in on stacks, getting crypto to show. MoveQuest got hold of the future's clear. We're taking over, the time is here. From the streets to the gym, we're taking flight. Every move's a token and it's feeling right. Step, move, groove, get in the zone. Crypto's on the rise, it's ours to own. Move your body, we on fire. Crypto flowing higher and higher. Burn, burn and feel the heat. MoveQuest, baby, get off your seats. Let's get it moving, we're burning up.
10 years ago when I...
Step by step, yeah, we're rising up. Feel the rush, feel the beat. MoveQuest, the rhythm got you on your feet. Let's get it moving, we're burning fast. Every step counts, we're making it last. With every move you earn and grow. MoveQuest, let's go, let's go. Get on your feet, get in the game. MoveQuest is here, we're taking our claim. Crypto's flowing, no stopping this beat. Burn those calories, feel the heat. Go, go, go! Step it up, feel the vibe. Every move's a win, come alive. MoveQuest, the power, it's clear to see. Earning with every move, let it be. Let's get it moving, we're burning up. Step by step, yeah, we're rising up. Feel the rush, feel the beat. MoveQuest, the rhythm got you on your feet. Let's get it moving, we're burning fast. Every step counts, we're making it last. With every move you earn and grow. MoveQuest, baby, let's go, let's go. Get it moving, we're burning bright. Crypto fitness, we got the light. MoveQuest the way, we're here to stay. Let's go, we're on our way.
Up your dreams, the road you're thrown. Every step you take earns you crypto. Kind of drives when the skies are blue, sweat turns to gold, yeah. It's all for you. Miles and smile. The world's your stage. MoveQuest call. MQT paves the way. Steps into gold. Watch it unfold. Every move you make, it's a story told. From the spark of dawn to the stars above. Get paid to move, find the life you love. Steps into gold, watch it unfold. Every move you make, it's a story told. From the spark of dawn to the stars above. Get paid to move, find the life you love. Find the life you love. Workers burn, but the fire's sweet. Even your sleeves got the rhythm beat. Calories, dreams, distance too. Crypto rewards for the best of you. Change the world one stride at a time. Feel the rush, it's a climb, a ride. Join the quest, feel the glow. Be your best self, let the future show. Steps into gold, watch it unfold. Every move you make, it's a story told. From the spark of dawn to the stars above. Get paid to move, find the life you love. Steps into gold, watch it unfold. Every move you make, it's a story told. From the spark of dawn to the stars above. Get paid to move, find the life you love. Find the life you love.
Face up tight, feel the ground shake. Every step's a dollar I make. Left foot, right foot, it's a game we play. Health and wealth in a single sway.
Step by step, watch me climb. Every move I'm cashing time. Run, walk, jump, it's all mine. Get healthy, get wealthy, redefine. Yeah, get healthy, get wealthy.
Redefine. What's my currency? No bank in sight. Sunrise to sunset, I own the night. Every stretch, every twist has a price. This grind pays twice, it's paradise. No excuses, no delay. Every motion makes my
Yeah,
payday.
hey, step by step, watch me climb.
Every move I'm cashing time.
Run, walk, jump,
It's all mine, get healthy, get wealthy.
yeah,
Redefine.
hey, step by
Step, watch me climb. Every move I'm cashing time.
Run, walk, jump,
It's all mine, get healthy, get wealthy. Redefine.
stumble, fall, I'm still in the race. Each bruise another badge I embrace. Momentum builds, can't erase the sound of coins in every pace. Every pace, every pace. Yeah, from my
Get healthy, get wealthy, redefine.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Tuesday night MoveQuest community call where we are able to get updates and information about what is going on inside the MoveQuest community. Glad to have all of you with us this evening. Any of you that are new, here and for the very first time, we want to welcome you to tonight's call. You are in for a fun ride. My name is Herschel Crow. One of the things I want to let everybody know, especially if you are new, please do not take any of the information that you're hearing as investment advice or whatever. It is information so that you can understand what you are putting your hard-earned money into. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and not tarry too long this evening. But before we get started, I want to allow my co-host, Mr. Hayden Andre, to say a few words and give any information or updates that he may have before we bring on our guest of honor for the evening. Mr. Hayden, how are you doing this evening, sir?
Man, I am doing fantastic, Herschel Crow. You're looking good in that proof of physical activity shirt, brother.
Gotta get it in, man. Gotta get it in.
Absolutely. I am here live and direct, rocking that success state of mind. Good evening, everyone. Here we are once again, another super cool, razor sharp, cutting edge Tuesday night community call event. Before saying anything, a quick shout out to all the A players and the champions of the community who have taken time out of their schedule, a few microsecond moments to visit MoveQuest on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Discord, and X, aka Twitter. Your comments are all super cool. Well done to those of you who share. A big respect for even the simplest of actions, such as smashing that like button and subscribing. MoveQuest is a community-driven project, and the positive moves that you make have an incredible impact on the success of MoveQuest. As many of you know, it's about to rain digital assets once again. Consider this a shining green light, indicating that you are in the right place at the right time, connected to the right project, and super early. Now is the time to level up, redock, and activate as many of the highest power NFTs that you have. Submit proof of physical activity without missing a single day. And while you're at it, buy MQT. Buy as much MQT as you can, hold it in the hatchery, and make every step count to its maximal level. Machine mode is in full effect. Stay focused, stay rich, max out. Mr. Herschel Crow, back over to you.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for that, Mr. Hayden. And you did touch on something real quick. Over the last few days, our social media manager is really starting to ramp up our social media on Facebook, Twitter, X, LinkedIn, all of the above. We are on the bubble as we're getting ready to, launch on new chains or additional chains, as well as launch our own blockchain. We are poised or whatever for some great success. And one of the things that we definitely want to do is let the world know about it. And as Hayden just mentioned, us participating, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, or what have you in social media does help attract other people to come and see what it is that we have to offer inside of this community. So I encourage and each and every one of you, if you can, please visit some, if not all, of our social media pages and help promote the very thing that has the potential to increase your wealth at the same time. So without further ado,
Massive shout outs to Mr. Corey Moran, Del Crawford, and the entire core team. Well done, everybody. Shout outs to all of you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I want to make sure we have Miss Lynette on here. Miss Lynette, is that you or is that Kathleen?
No, it's me. I must have
okay.
been logged into the Zoom account from yesterday.
Okay.
So
Just
no,
wanted
I
to
am
make sure.
here.
How are you
I'm
doing this evening,
here.
ma'am?
I am really good. And with tonight's updates that we have, I cannot believe we only have 279 people on this call. It's like, really? But that's okay. They can watch the recording. Yeah, I'm just going to get right to it because I want to try to keep these down to a minimum of time. We talked about this the other day. I could sit here and talk about MoveQuest for hours. But just to save you all that pain, I'm going to really try to keep them short. I'm going to be doing another Zoom on Thursday night at 9 o'clock. and then again on Saturday at 3 o'clock. Oh, wait a minute. I know Hayden's got his at 12, right, Hayden? Maybe I
That's
should
correct.
just do it on yours.
Yeah, the more times the merrier. You can hop on it at around 12:20 at my event and do whatever you want. Right after that, I'll be there to support.
Yeah, I can do that. What's better time frame for people, do you think? The 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if we want to take in other countries, or what do we? Let's just plan on yours and see how it goes. And if I need to do another one, we'll just hop on again at 3 o'clock.
Sounds good. We're
So,
gonna light it up. Mr. Herschel Crow's gonna be there too. It's gonna be exciting.
yep, because so Thursday night we're going to be going over the blockchain and all the dynamics of the blockchain. I did not have time to get all of that around for tonight's call because I really want to focus on what we've got going on with this promotion. So I'm going to share my screen here real quick. So Thursday will be all about the blockchain and the launch of our wallet.
And that's going to be here on MoveQuest.live, right?
Yep,
Okay.
MoveQuest.live.
Yep.
So let me play this real quick. I can't share my screen and have my slideshow up at the same time. All right. So we're going to go over the MoveQuest NFT miners real quick. We no longer make the navigators and the explorers available to mint. Okay. But for those of you that have the navigator and the explorers, we will mirror those for you on the other blockchains. Okay. So they're not, it's not that we've taken them away. We've just removed them from being able to be minted at this time. That doesn't mean that we won't bring them back or that we won't use them, for promotional type stuff. But at the moment, we just don't have those available to mint. So even if that is what you're mining with, we will still mirror those on the 5 blockchains. The Trailblazer, I want everybody to understand, those are free with the dock slots when you unlock them right now. But those Trailblazers actually cost $100 and you mint them in the incubator. Okay. But because we're giving them away with the dock slots, I've had that removed or hidden from the incubator because I don't want people to accidentally mint them and then be upset because they didn't know that they came with the mining dock slot. So this is also a promotion. This is not a forever thing. Okay. And those cost $100. And if you're mining with the Trailblazers, those will be mirrored. The Vanguards, you mint those in the incubator. Those cost $175. The Titans, by the time you purchase your Vanguards, you merge 2 Vanguards to evolve to 1 Titan. They cost you $800. Okay, so these are the miners that will be mirrored on the upcoming chains. The mining dock slots, they are currently $80 each. Okay, the limited promotion, which I just told you is that free Trailblazer per dock slot that you unlock, that is going to end Friday, March 13th, 2026. Okay, that is the date that we plan to go live with all 5 blockchains. Okay, just want to make sure everybody knows this. Now, when we go live with our blockchain, the mining dock slot's new price will be $100 per slot. They will go up from 80 to 100. Okay, so right now, the $80 dock slot with the free Trailblazer, you've got that until March 13th. So anybody who gets started mining, that's what they'll spend. Now, you might be asking why the price increase, why not the Trailblazer available, the mining dock slots, because we plan to also unlock the leasing feature at the same time. At that point in time, it will create more of a demand for your miners to lease those out. Okay, so we'll be bringing the leasing out at the same time that we bring out all 5 blockchains. And so we will increase the price of the mining dock slots at that point. We also will no longer give away those free Trailblazers with the mining dock slots. That gives everybody 90 days to learn about MoveQuest, to get involved with the MoveQuest. And when we launch onto all 5 blockchains, all promotions will be done. There won't be any more promotions. To date, when we gave away the mining dock slots, unlocking 11 to 18. So if you unlocked, we gave away 8 to our entire community. Before anybody even knew I was going to do that, I had already given every single wallet in our community 8 mining dock slots. So if you were mining with 3, now 1 and 2, we didn't give away the 8. I think we gave you 1 or 2 or 3. I can't remember. I have to go back to my spreadsheet. But from 3, we gave you 3 to 11. And then you had to unlock the remaining mining dock slots for yourself. Some people only had a couple to unlock. Some people had, the full 7 or 8 to unlock. Of all of that giveaway, it totaled 29 million, over $29 million. And I know that it's even higher than that. I just haven't updated my spreadsheets. We're probably pushing into the $45 million to $50 million range. But this is the last time I actually did the count and updated my spreadsheet. So we've already given away a ton of digital assets, your NFT miners, the mining dock slots, Vanguards, Trailblazers, all of these. And I haven't even included the Trailblazers that have come in since this last, where we unlocked the dock slots. I haven't added those in. So I know it's much higher than this number I'm giving you right now. What I love about this is it proves that we do not need the new money to be sustainable. Do we have a massive liquidity pool? No, we don't. Okay, if we hadn't given those slots away and everybody paid for them, our liquidity pool would be much deeper. But everybody wouldn't have unlocked those slots because not everybody can afford to go in full boat. We wanted our community to be able to benefit from this project. But if you go look at any other project that's on the market, they can't give this away because they can't barely stay afloat as it is, okay, because they don't have a complete economy or ecosystem. They don't have the utility that we have. They don't have that self-sustaining liquidity that goes in without the user having to spend their money to provide that liquidity. So this is proof in the pudding. Okay, maybe people don't like the market value of our token right now, but it's a heck of a lot higher than almost all of your projects that are currently on the market right now, unless, of course, some your blockchains and whatnot. But if you go look at, your projects that are actually on the market, most of them are not at, a 7, 8, $9 market value and stay consistently there. Our liquidity, even though it's a low pool, it's very strong. We only have today, last count, 237,000 MoveQuest in circulation. Okay, we don't have millions and millions and millions of tokens in circulation. In fact, you guys are going to absolutely love Thursday night's meeting with me, because I'm going to be able to map out exactly what it's going to look like when we launch the MoveQuest blockchain, and people have to start paying gas fees with MoveQuest instead of AVAX or BNB or the other chains that we're bringing up, their native token. You have to use MoveQuest for the gas fee, MoveQuest for your submission fees, MoveQuest for your mining dock slots, MoveQuest for evolving, MoveQuest, 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 MoveQuest. There's a ton of use for the MoveQuest. And with only 238,000 MoveQuest tokens in circulation, and the way that the ecosystem, because what I've done is I've adjusted the algorithm to account for 5 new chains, including our own blockchain. And so when we launch the MoveQuest blockchain at its current state right now, okay, this is figuring that we just continue with the same size community, no growth whatsoever. We will launch with just over $1 million of liquidity on our chain's liquidity pool. Now, if we get the growth that we expect to, then it would be in the millions of dollars, and it wouldn't, be the low pool that you're seeing right now. So there's a lot of dynamics that I'm going to share with you on Thursday. Some of you may have heard, maybe you haven't. When we first got started with the development of MoveQuest, we had already created an entire wallet system, a full-fledged operating wallet But what we did was we removed or hid features, disabled features, and made it strictly an in-app transacting wallet. With all the problems that people are having with MetaMask, all the problems that you have with the different wallets, somebody had asked in WhatsApp a couple days ago, can we get our own wallet? And I've always said, no, 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 no. I don't want to deal with, a whole wallet system. But then Waleed and I got to talking, it's like, it's really silly not to. One, we're really keen on security. And so our wallet system, when it comes up, it's going to have a lot of security features that your current DApp wallets, your Web3 wallets do not have. And we're going to make it so this is the safest way to protect all of your MoveQuest assets, okay? All of your MoveQuest tokens, your NFT miners, and it will eliminate phishing scams, fake links, copycat websites, and malicious transactions. We won't have to worry about any of you having any of your MoveQuest tokens stolen. Now, that does not mean that if you do something silly and you have other tokens in there and you connect to other Web3 sites, that you couldn't lose your tokens. Okay, we're no different than any other wallet that's out there, with the exception that we are going to have features implemented where you'll be able to whitelist trusted sites. We'll be able to give you warnings because we'll be able to read if the contract that you're connecting to is malicious. So there's a lot of things that we'll put inside our wallet to help protect you. But understand that at least for sure with MoveQuest, if somebody clicks on a phishing link, because it is our wallet, we're able to implement the code there to see, this is not MoveQuest, and refuse or reject that transaction as being malicious and a fraudulent phishing link. So you will be able to rest assured with using our wallet that you will not lose your token. So hopefully that's exciting for everybody. Oh, see, I always go ahead of myself. I forget the slides that I create myself. Anyway, I am going to go over the entire wallet system with you guys on Thursday night, along with the blockchain, because there's some pretty fabulous features in there. Okay, so yesterday we had a meeting and Herschel asked, can we offer a last minute .flat promotion? Of course, my response was, you're kidding, right? And he pretty much responded with, nope, not kidding at all, but I totally understand if you say no. But I said yes. So what he asked is if we could lower the doc slots, and it's only going to be, it's not all of them, okay? It's your doc slots 11 through 18, the ones that require the use of MoveQuest. The reason for this is that with the algorithm being updated, with the upcoming chains that we're doing, with everything that's come back through, I want to see the ecosystem pull in about 30,000 MoveQuest tokens to be able to reach the market value of the token that I want to see it be at when we list our blockchain. When we list our blockchain, we're going to make a lot of noise. Okay, there'll be a lot of marketing, press releases. We're going to get automatic exposure. Okay, just by having our blockchain. Not only do we have our layer 1 blockchain, now we have our own DApp wallet, plus we have our layer 2 MoveQuest. That's not just a project, but a protocol, because any project can come in and build upon MoveQuest and use our utility and get instant liquidity for their project. So that's a big deal to come out with all three of these at the same time. So what this means is that tonight, when this Zoom ends, I'm going to go into the smart contract. I'm going to adjust the doc slot price on slots 11 through 18 to be $40. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, it's going to go up to $50. And then on December 12th at 10 p.m., it's going to go up to $60. And then the final decrease will be on it'll end on December 13th, which will be $70. And then it'll go back to its $80 until March 13th. It'll go back up to $100. So for those of you, and the reason he's asking me to do this is that everybody can take advantage of these mirrored miners that you're going to be receiving. because not only do you get the mirrored miners, but you're getting the mirrored dock slots as well. So this is a huge, this is the biggest promotion that MoveQuest will ever have again. And this is, I mean, of course, if new people get started, they can take advantage of this as well. They can take advantage of the mirrored miners. But it's for our community because you guys have been here with us, most of you, for those 4 years. If you haven't been here for 4 years, you've at least been here for the last year and a half when we launched on the Avalanche blockchain. And we want all of you to have, you know, an amazing experience with MoveQuest. And even if you're not mining on all 5 blockchains, you will be able to lease those miners out on those blockchains. Okay, so it's going to also bring in some additional revenue for you. So December 13th, 2025, this is our final promotion and it begins Saturday. We told you guys Wednesday, but I've asked Waleed to hold off on deploying that contract until Saturday. It will deploy at noon when we end the mining dock slot. Final, discount at $70 per slot 11 through 18. We will deploy the smart contract for this final promotion. Okay, so if I wouldn't want to miss it. Okay, and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. So you're gonna have to make sure if you did share MoveQuest with anybody that you do let them know what we're doing because this is kind of a big deal to miss out on. We will be launching these blockchains: the MoveQuest blockchain, Polygon, Solana, Arbitrum, and Binance. Okay, Binance is already that's where we started, right? And then we did our proof of concept on the Avalanche chain. So, but Binance has got to be completely reconstructed and updated, and it will come up at the same time as the other 5 blockchains. We are going to give you mirrored miners and dock slots absolutely free on every single one of these chains. Are we crazy? That's what everybody keeps asking me. Are you flipping nuts? And I'm like, no, I'm not. We love our community. We love the opportunity to make a difference in your life, and we hope that MoveQuest is doing for you what it was designed to do. Your Trailblazer plus dock slot because remember, Trailblazers are 100, dock slots increase to 100 when we launch our blockchain. That's a $200 value per. Vanguard plus your dock slot, $275. Titan plus the dock slot, $900. The miner max match is 18, right? Because we have 18 dock slots that are open across 5 chains. So if you're mining with 18 Trailblazers, that's an $18,000 giveaway to you. Vanguards, it's 24,000, almost $25,000 giveaway. And your Titan holders, that's almost 100 grand, $81,000 in mining assets. Maybe you're not going to use them all on every single chain. Maybe you're not going to, submit on every single chain, but those are assets that you can lease out on the chains that you aren't mining on. The only thing you have to do is submit 90 days out of 100. Now, if you don't, and I've got a document out there, we'll make sure you guys get it, that depicts exactly what has to happen. So it's 50 to 89 days. You'll get 40% of your mining power. So even if you do mess up and you don't get the opportunity to get the 100% match, let's say you're mining with 18 Trailblazers, that's 1,800% mining power. Times that by 40%, and that's the mining power you're going to receive. It's not going to be, 18 Trailblazers. It may only be a couple Trailblazers and maybe a Navigator. It might be a couple Explorers and a Trailblazer. And however many miners that it is what will open up in dock slots. So even if you have 18 dock slots open, if you did not submit for those 90 days, you will not get all of your mining dock slots open. You will only get opened whatever it is that the contract gives you based on that mining power. And then it goes 30 to 58 days or something like that. Don't quote me on it because I don't have the document in front of me. And it would be 15% of your mining power. This also makes it nice because as new people are getting started and getting their miners, even if they come in the middle of this, they would still qualify. but they wouldn't get the mirror, but they would still get 40 to 15% of whatever their mining power is. So it does still benefit them. And if you submit anything less than 30 days, you don't get anything, because this is a lot of giveaway that we're giving you. And so we just want to make sure that you're engaged, you're committed, and that you're showing up, right? You're showing up and you're partaking in the ecosystem, and you're engaged. And that's what we're giving you as a result. That really is all that I have put together for tonight, because I really wanted to go over that project. I want to see if I have, let me come over here to I've got so much open on my computer, it's insane. Let me get that down. Oh yeah, we got the Academy stuff coming. Almost done with all of this. So those will be going up here pretty soon. Just basic, and give you some basic education on blockchain and MoveQuest, or, crypto. Open recent. Let me see here. Hold on here, guys. Sorry. I wanted to see if I can find what I'm looking for. Doesn't want to let me open that up. Let's see. That's not what I was looking for. What was I looking for? Oh, I can't remember. I'll find it anyway. I'm going to get these documents over to you guys so you have them. If you guys can't tell, I am like extremely exhausted. This doing a blockchain wallet and then MoveQuest. Oh my God, talk about asking to kill myself. Not literally me kill myself, but like like I could just fall over. There's so much, like, I would never kill myself. That's not what I meant. You guys don't take that the wrong way. But I feel like I am with all this work. Oh my God, my head is just killing me. I can't even remember what I did yesterday anymore, because yesterday seems like a month ago. But you guys, you know what the funny thing is? I was talking to Waleed, and I'm like, are you sure we're on target for March 13th? He's like, oh yeah, this stuff is easy. For one thing, he's been building a blockchain for a year and a half. And MoveQuest was more difficult to build than our own blockchain. And our wallet was already done. So all the work is already 80 to 85% done. Really, the biggest part is making sure that we are registered everywhere we need to be registered, so that all of the centralized exchanges, the decentralized exchanges, all of your big crypto, um, news outlets, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, um, everybody, is aware of us, and our listings are out there. The news, the press release, everything is all lined up. Everything we have to do to register any and everywhere is done. And let me tell you, it's a list. And I'll share I'm pretty sure I have it up. You never know. I'll just show you guys just a little bit of what this crazy list is. This is everything that we have completed so far. It's quite extensive. Oh yeah, right here. You see that little list right there? This is my to-do list. This is everything I have to do between now and March 13th. Yeah, it's craziness. And it doesn't end. So if you guys don't get a response from me in any of the chats, it's not that I've gone away. I'm literally head down. I have to get this stuff done. We really want this to launch March 13th. Right now, our goal is to have challenges and the events done over the next couple of weeks. Okay. Leasing, we're not going to deploy until we bring up the blockchain live. But that's our final roadmap. That's all we're waiting on right now. The power ups, which we're still testing, that's a tricky one. So don't think we're not doing it, guys. There's some algorithms that are not clicking just right. And we got to make sure that whatever we do, it doesn't give people an unfair advantage or disadvantage, because you don't want to make it so it's not worth it, right, for the lower powered miners because the higher powered miners can go so high. So it's just making sure we have that power up tweaked exactly the way it needs to be. Then we'll bring it live. But the power ups, the challenge and events, and the leasing. That's it. Those are the final three things. And the leasing is done. We're just going to launch it with the blockchains. Challenges are nearly done. And then the power ups. That's it. We've completed our entire roadmap. That's a huge accomplishment over the last, like I said, 4 years. So Christmas is coming. I know that this might be a really bad time of year to be throwing a promotion out like this. But you guys, think about it. That's a ton of money. They don't have to all be the same miners. I will tell you, whatever you start mining with, do not change your dock. Because if you do, you're going to end up with the lowest powered miners. Let's say you start with Trailblazers and increase to Titans, you're still going to only get Trailblazers. If you start with Titans and then you end with Trailblazers, you're only going to get Trailblazers. So whatever you do, whatever you put in that dock on December 13th at noon, and let's see, we're doing our call at noon. Okay, so we're not going to do it December 13th at noon. We will do it after the call so that I can make sure when I'm on the call, anybody who is unclear, isn't sure, we can help make sure that you are clear on everything because this is a big deal to mess up on. I mean, it's managed by a smart contract. This is not me doing anything manually. A smart contract is managing this, so there's absolutely no mistakes, no errors. And so if you do mess up, there is absolutely nothing I can do because it's all going to be an automated, setup. Like the whole project is managed by smart contract. So is this promotion because this is a huge promotion. I mean, think about it. If you're mining with 18 Titans, that's $81,000 worth of miners and dock slots that you're getting. You don't want me to mess it up and send you $8,100 worth of something and then try to have to chase me down for me to fix it, right? So it's all automated with these smart contracts. So that's all I got, Herschel. Till Thursday night at 9 o'clock.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Oh,
wonderful.
you guys, I got to say one more thing. I don't know how many of you know Kat Clement, right?
Yep.
And oh, it, she is amazing with these soundtracks. And I don't know if you're helping her, Herschel, or if this is her all together. I know at one point you were kind of helping a little bit.
She gets all
Amazing.
credit. She gets all credit.
Oh my God, yeah. She is incredible. So anyway, I'm uh helping her to put something together. I think is going to be really exciting for the community as well, with all these different tracks. But hopefully, here in the next couple of weeks, we'll have something to share with you. But you guys, whenever you hear these soundtracks or this music, that's all Kat Clement. She puts all of that together. She volunteers her time. She's not paid to do this. It's just her commitment to the community, and trying to give something to all of you to enjoy. Um, Working out or whatever it is that, whenever you listen to them. And if you guys, she's got one coming out for Christmas. I mean, she's just amazing. Anyway, I just wanted to say that everybody here is amazing, but I am so impressed with. I get on these little Zooms and I'm sitting here dancing in my seat, literally. I mean, I love dancing, but she is good. She does a great job.
You know what, Lynette? You said something a little bit earlier about you typically would say no. And I understand that the holiday season is upon us. And
Hmm.
even though you have a hard shell on the outside, you have a warmth on the inside that's uncanny. And other people in the community are curious to know for those individuals that have already filled up all their docking slots on
Hmm.
all their accounts and all of those things. Since it's only for a short period of time, might it be possible to maybe do something with the merging of Vanguards into Titans at a discount of some sort for that
Hmm.
same time period so they can participate too?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that earlier today of dropping that down. I just wasn't really sure what to drop it down to. Um, hmm. Ah, How's $150 sound for the rest of the week?
Wonderful. We'll take it. No argument out of me. And I hope everybody else like that.
Merry Christmas,
I'm gonna take it
everybody.
before you take it off the table.
Before I say, wait a minute, I didn't say 150, did I? I think I said 350.
No, you said 150. We're good. All right. Let me see here. And I just want to make sure we're all clear 100% across the board on the submissions for the mirroring. I know you said it, but we're going to repeat it again. Everything starts tracking after the call this coming Saturday. Waleed's going to deploy that smart contract. So submissions from that day through March 13th, is that correct?
Yes.
Is the
Yep.
available window. That time period, I don't know how many exact days that is, but it's more than 90 days.
100.
It's
It's
100 days.
100.
So you have 100 days in which to submit at least 90 days to qualify. So yes, you can skip a day, miss a day or whatever, but hey, those boosts, those rest boosts come into play with that as well, as long as you're submitting. That's one. There was something else that you mentioned yesterday. I wanted to make sure when you start on the 13th, well, I guess it'll just count for the 13th. I know you had said something before that previous days won't count from there. So it'll just be from the 13th, well, from Saturday to.
Yep. Yeah, because of the way we set the contract up, it wasn't working properly going back 2 days. Plus, it was a disadvantage to it was messing things up. So it starts
Okay.
on the day. So on Saturday, and you have to. It starts on Saturday, and you can miss 10 days.
Gotcha. Okay. And there's no need to, once you start submitting, there's no need to change your minors at all because you're going to get the lesser of whatever you had in there at any point during that time. As far as qualification for the mirroring is concerned. Okay. Just want to make sure it was all clear on that particular piece. And
I want to address something. There's a Jack in here that made a comment about all of something about, the token market value. I love it when people come in with just their first name, but people paid over $100 for this token. Okay. Most people did not pay over $100 for this token. Just FYI, it didn't stay at the $110 for very long. And any project that launches, you can expect the market value to go up. Never once. You can go through every single Zoom presentation that you've ever heard me on. Did I tell you this is what it will be with no uncertainty? What I have said is if certain criteria is met, if the community grows to this, if X amount of submissions per day, X amount of miners per day, everything that's been mined being sold, this is what the market value of the token can be. So I don't care what this person says because you're twisting my words. And I am very upfront. I'm very honest about everything I say and everything I do. I give you facts based on A, B, C, and D. Now, if A, B, C, and D are not met, then what I told you the market value would be is not what that market value is going to be. Why? Because A, B, C, and D did not happen. I give you, in a perfect world, based on worst case scenario, and had the community grown at the pace that we all would hope that it would, which wasn't very much. Okay, it was, I think, a maximum of like 25,000, I think is what I gave of people. This token with 10,000 people would shoot way over $100. We have a very small community of 2,500 people. So, Jack, I would challenge you to go find me a project that's got 2,500 active people with a token market value that stays consistent at this value and even as high as $25 or $30 with a very, very tiny community. Now, if the conditions that I have said in umpteen Zooms happens, this market value of this token will surpass Ethereum and will eventually surpass Bitcoin. But I don't just pull numbers out of the air. Okay. I use facts, I use spreadsheets, I use algorithm, and I use scenarios. So this is a community driven project. I do not manage what the community does. I do not tell them when they can have their tokens. I do not approve when they get their tokens. I do not tell them when to sell. I do not tell them when to hold. Everybody manages their own MoveQuest. And I'm going to be honest with you, for the size of the community that we have, and for the 4 years of work and effort that we have put into this project for it to be completely debt free, no investors, no whales, no rug pulls. This project is doing amazing. And we are here 4 years strong. So I challenge you, one, to go find in any Zoom presentation that you've ever seen me do where I gave you a market value without giving you what the criteria was and what it had to meet to get to that price. And then find me a project that is doing what we're doing with 21 to 2,500 active, engaged submitters. You won't find it. And that's all I got to add there. I really don't. I'm very protective of this project. We've worked very, very hard for it. So when somebody comes in and wants to say stuff like that, yeah, I'm going to say something about it. Sorry, it's just who I am. And I appreciate you bringing it out because I would love to correct people when they're wrong. And I would love it for you to correct me when I'm wrong. But when it comes to this project, I'm generally not wrong. That's just me being arrogant again.
There's one question. I know you because you're going to say it several times, and I know you've been extremely busy getting the blockchain and all that kind of stuff together in your list. But we have a few questions in reference to the boost from week before last.
I did send those out, but I don't know if they actually went out. I have to have Waleed check it because I think I did something wrong. I actually did grab your spreadsheet and I sent them out. But, and I'm glad you reminded me of that because I meant to ask him the other day to check on it because I don't think that they actually went. And I didn't hear anything from anybody though. So I thought, well, maybe they did get them. And it got away from me. So I will make sure and if he's on this call, he can check it for me and see what's going on, why it wouldn't send for me. But yeah, definitely have to get those out. Somebody asked too, so here's my goal with the way I've got the algorithm set up with the liquidity that we are setting aside for that blockchain. I really want to see the market value be in the 70 to the 90-ish dollar range. And if the community pushes it up over the $100 mark will be great. But that's my goal right now. When we launch the blockchain, to see it at least hovering around the $100 area.
Gotcha. And real quick, the $40 doc slots.
And it is being, we are,
Go ahead,
yeah. No, I'm saying we are setting this up. We should hit that market value. I mean, you guys know me and my numbers, so I'm pretty spot on with them. And that's, what we're pushing for. But we'll see if we get it there or not. But that's what we're looking for. Yep. When we hang up here, I'm going to go in and lower the doc slots down to $40, 11 through 18. And I'll also change the evolution to the 150 for the Vanguards.
Great. The smart contract or the changes in the system to get the $40 doc slots, because we only have a day for that. So when does that clock start, or when will that be available for somebody to go do that, unlock a doc slot for 40?
As soon as we hang up here, I'm going to go straight to that contract and adjust it, and then it'll end at 10 p.m. each night. Except for Saturday, we'll end it at noon, only because we got to make sure everybody is, when we get done with the call that Hayden does, I want everybody to be set. The doc slots will be back at their normal price. Everything will go back, so that there's no changes or whatever at that point.
Right, and the merging of the Vanguards into Titans will run from then until Saturday at that same time. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it does. And you've got from now until Saturday when we deploy that smart contract, which will be after Hayden's call, to get your docs set up the way you want them set up. So you can change them now. It's just on Saturday. Once that call is done, I would say probably by 3 p.m. I would not change your docs after that. Yeah, you don't have to have all your doc slots filled. Okay, so if you're only mining with one miner, you'll have one miner mirrored on 5 chains. If you're mining with 5, you'll have 5 miners mirrored on 5 chains. That's how it works. Somebody said December 13th to March 13th is only 91 days. Are you sure? I thought I had counted that right. I'll have to double check that because it will be 100 days from Saturday. Saturday will start the clock for 100 days because there's the 10-day grace in there. So if I'm wrong on that date, I'll correct it. I could be wrong on it. If you say I'm wrong, I'm sure I am. I'll have to go add the days back up. I probably missed a few in a month or something. 12, 13 to 3. Let me go to Google and see what they say. I added them up, but December 13, 2024 to March. Oh, December 13th, 2024 plus 100 days. March 23rd. Okay, guys, March 23rd. It'll be 100 days. So I got to adjust because I'll put this in a PDF, today's presentation, for those of you that want the information. So it's March 23rd, not March 13th. I'm glad that whoever that is caught that. I didn't look at the name, but thank you very much for that for fixing or for bringing that to my attention. Yeah, because you guys would have missed those 10 days. You needed that. We need that grace period in there. And don't forget, like if you don't have any shares to submit or whatever, you can use the rest boost to submit for 2 days out of your week. Just, hopefully that's helpful. All right, and I've updated that presentation too, because I'm going to put this in PDF format for anybody who wants it, just to review the March 23rd. Good catch. Is there any other questions I need to answer in there, or did we?
There's so many.
It keeps bouncing around on me.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to delete and respond at the same time.
So we will still add additional chains, guys, but I don't think we're going to add Optimism or Neon we're looking at Neon, Polkadot, Optimism, several other chains. But right now, I'm really more focused on the chains with projects that we're talking to at this very moment. Because it's kind of silly to bring up blockchains if we're not going to have any momentum on them. There's not a whole lot of point. It's a lot of work, to bring those up. So these are the ones that we're actually working with the different projects on those chains. One, you guys, we're going to run something for the Step In community, and I'll share more with you on that in a week or two once we have it all done. Let's see. Yes, we will bring that up. I don't know why we haven't yet. Anyway, the merch store, that's kind of silly on our part. We need to get that up. It's pretty much done. I don't know why it's not online. Well, I do know why, because we don't have enough hours in a day. Okay, so you guys, we won't, okay, on all of the other chains, you will still have to have AVAX to submit and gas fees. The MoveQuest blockchain will be just like any other blockchain. Well, not really. We're going to be better. We're going to be like, we're using new technology. Okay, once a blockchain is deployed, it can't be changed. I mean, it can be, but generally they're not. But they definitely can't really be upgraded to the higher or the new tech, where our blockchain coming out is actually superior to the current blockchains. God, I know I sound really arrogant, don't I? But I'll tell you what, we really do have the cat's ass when we're talking blockchain, dApp wallet, and our project. There really isn't anything out there that can touch us. Um, and that's why I have no doubt that we will definitely rise to the top. We've already got a really great community. I don't care if it is only 2,500 active people that are submitting right now. You guys are what has made it where it is today and has allowed us to get to where we'll be tomorrow. And it's once this really gets sold out there with your top exchanges and people start to pay attention that matter, right, in those areas like CoinMarketCap and your centralized exchanges, even the decentralized ones. But that's when we're really going to get noticed. That's when we want to spend our marketing money and, go heavy out uh, to get that exposure we need. But you'll see then, and I'm going to share with you exactly what our blockchain does Thursday, and I'm going to explain to you uh, what's different about ours. But you will only use MoveQuest for gas on the MoveQuest blockchain. So you'll always have to use whatever blockchain you're submitting on their native token. But on our chain, you'll use MoveQuest to cover your gas fees and your submission fees. And you guys think about that. Those of you who sell MoveQuest for AVAX to submit on the Avalanche chain, if you don't have MoveQuest, you have to go buy it now. You won't be selling it, you'll be buying it to cover your gas fees and your submission. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. And you would think about that. There's only 238,000 MoveQuest tokens in circulation. That's it. Now, there's over 700,000 in the hatcheries. But those of you who are getting that compounding MoveQuest, you guys love it, don't you? I mean, are you planning on pulling that MoveQuest out of there anytime soon? I would probably think not. And if you are mining daily, I encourage you, I don't care if it's just $20, go buy yourself some MoveQuest and get it into the tier 4 golden hatchery or the tier 3. Tier 3, tier 4, that's where you're going to really compound your MoveQuest. You have to submit every day and you get the hatchery rewards. And the reason that we're doing it that way is because then it releases them down the road when the demand will be there. The demand isn't here. And right now, I can tell you exactly what we have going out every single day in MoveQuest. So here we go. I start talking about MoveQuest and I could sit here all night. Let me go to my spreadsheet so I can tell you right down to the number what goes out every single day. Currently, there are 2,845 MoveQuests that are distributed every single day. 2,345 of those are coming in through the hatchery. That's where you're going to get that higher number of MoveQuests. Not only that, but it's an automatic compounding for you. So you're getting whatever your balance was yesterday plus whatever you got today is added to it so that you get the higher MoveQuest reward tomorrow. So it's got the automation for the compounding right there. And you can make a ton more MoveQuests right there. It doesn't go out in the daily distribution because the demand for that token isn't here. So we haven't really decreased the amount of MoveQuests that goes out per day. We we're distributing it differently. The holders in the hatcheries are the ones who are getting that higher amount of MoveQuest. So you add what your reward is in the hatchery plus what you're mining from the for the daily mining, and I guarantee you that you're not at a loss if you're in the hatcheries. The hatchery makes a big difference, but that's where the majority of that MoveQuest is going. Okay, so I've never trained. I don't think well, I have two. I've transferred. You have to transfer them from the dashboard, not your actual wallet, unless you've transferred your NFT into your wallet. But really, just go to the dashboard and transfer it, and you can send it to any wallet that you want. They don't really show up in the wallet. There is a way to do it, so they do, but I wouldn't do it that way if I were you. I would leave them in the dashboard and then transfer them from from the dashboard. If I incubate trailblazers, can I evolve those to vanguards before the 222 days? If I incubate trailblazers, oh, you get okay. So if you mint trailblazers or vanguards from the incubator, right now you get the trailblazers for free just by unlocking dock flats. We don't have it open in the incubator yet, but we will. Once we end that promotion, I guess I could make them available. I just had him remove it so people didn't make a mistake and pay for something they didn't have to. But you get those miners immediately, instantly. So you purchase them in the incubator and you get that daily MoveQuest reward in the incubator for submitting. But those vanguards and the trailblazers, they're minted immediately. So you can use them right away. So yeah, you can evolve them right away. Yep, the Titans will still go to 1,000% mining power. Yep, QuestNet is up and working for testing. And it's also inside the app. For Fran, we're going to offer a promotion to the step-in community. I haven't completely, finalized it, but basically they'll be able to trade their miners in for MoveQuest miners if they want to. We've got some in step-in that have asked, if there's any way we could do something for them.
So just
Yes,
for
you won't have the. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm just gonna ask real quick, just for clarification. I know we added the 10 days to the 23rd for the mirroring.
Mhm.
Does that alter or change the launch date or no?
No, it still starts December 13th. I just had it. I had 91 days, not the 100 days. And you need that 100 days because of that 10-day grace period. And somebody was asking about the Solana, you would have a different wallet. You'd be able to use our wallet still because you can add the networks into our DApp wallet, but it would not be the same wallet as what you have because it's not an ERC20 token. So it would be a different wallet. You know what? Somebody's asked me how many do you need to put in there. Um, I have a spreadsheet that I'll make available to people that kind of tells you what you can expect as a reward based on the amount of money that you deposit into the hatchery, or the amount of MoveQuest, I should say. And I'll make that available too. When can we expect our double MoveQuest? You mean the reserve MoveQuest from August 1st of 2023, I think it was, until January 2024, when there's a demand for it. Those really weren't intended to go out anyway. It's just something that we did for our early starters because there were some things that changed in the beginning. And I've said it 100 times, but I'll say it 101. When the demand is there for the token and the liquidity depth is there to handle it. And I know people really want to get their hands on that MoveQuest so they can get it into hatcheries or whatnot, but that's too many MoveQuest in circulation. We would oversaturate the market before the demand is there. The best way to get them in your little hands the fastest is to see the community grow and a demand to be there, so that we have to pull them out of that reserve contract and send them out. That is the best case scenario, where we are reaching a point of inflation and we've got to pull that token in. That's what we need. We need a demand for that token. Trust me, I want to get them out there to you guys. I don't know how to what you were talking about. I just tried it again. It still doesn't connect. I don't know what that means. Quantum computing here's the big threat to Bitcoin. Is there something different to make MoveQuest not protected from quantum computing? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know much about what this quantum computing hacking is, but I am going to copy down what you said, and I'm going to go research it and find out myself. I've been hacked before, you guys, and I've been, stuck by them phishing links myself, even as careful as I am. I haven't done it in a few years now, probably almost 4 since I've actually
Well,
gotten caught.
one thing is for sure, quantum computational power is a threat to the entire world. It's not just MoveQuest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't really know what it is, but I'll go check it out. It's probably some artificial intelligence stuff, right? That I'm like not real good with.
Hmm.
Is that what it is? Is it something to do with
Well,
artificial intelligence of some sort?
well, we'll actually do a session one Saturday afternoon talking about, let's just say, the quantum mechanics and the double slit theory. But it's some pretty intense stuff. The kind of cryptology that would take maybe 150 years to crack with traditional computational power. With quantum computational power, you're talking minutes.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it's
that's how
crazy.
intense that stuff is, yeah. So
Okay, somebody now I know what this person is talking about. So it happened to me too. We no longer use app.movequest.com. We had to get rid of that because of the phishing scams that were out there. They kept trying to, I mean, that's how they were really kind of getting away with it because they would do a different URL like apps dash or app dash and try to make it, fool you guys into thinking it really was us. We had to do away with that. So um, you have to go to movequest.com, but the cookies are really sticking heavy. It took me a lot to get it to actually go through where the SSL showed up and it was secure. So if you're going in through your browser, I would probably log out of your MetaMask wallet, um, or at least swipe it completely off, so it closes and it has to reopen and reset itself. Go into your settings of your wallet, clear your cache and your cookies. If you're using a browser, go up. You can right click on our website and then this little sidebar will open where it says inspect. Go to the scroll, right click, go down to inspect. At the far right, you'll see elements. And let me show you guys how to do this, okay? Just because this will do a hard reset. Let me share my screen. Okay, so I'll come here. All right, now if I was to right click on my screen, you'll see over here where it says inspect. You guys can see my screen, right?
not right now, you're not sharing.
No.
Oh, I'm not. Okay, hold on. I was trying to share. Let's do this again. Still didn't come up. You spend an awful lot of money for Zoom, and this is like should not even be happening. There we go. All right, so I'll use this website here. So you're on the website, you right click on it, go down to where it says inspect, and you'll see this little sidebar open. And up here at the top, you'll see elements. Come over to those little 2 arrows and tap them and go to application. And you'll see right here where it says clear site data. Clear it. I always hit it a couple of times. Then come over here to your refresh. Right click it and you see where it says empty cache and hard reload. And then what it's going to do is it's going to clear everything out of your browser for that particular site. So you'd want to go to movequest.com, right click. So right here, just right click, hit inspect. Go to elements. Elements, that is elements. Let me come back. Okay, go to application. I screwed something up on here. Okay, right there. Clear site data. It's clearing it. And then I'm going to do a hard reload. Right click that refresh and do an empty cache and hard reload. And it'll reload the website and it should you should lose that not secure, that red little warning thing or whatever. It should clear it out. And if you tap on it, it should you should be on the right, you should get the HTTPS up there. But it's for some, and I know it's probably with your wallet because it did it to me too. So you just got to get those cookies cleared, the cache cleared out, and then you'll be good to go.
We're sure not
Because it is secure.
RPC could keep that connection.
No, not for that SSL. It's not. I mean, you can try the RPC, but generally, it's really from when we did the update and we did the switch over from the app.movequest over to just movequest.com.
Gotcha.
It didn't, MoveQuest is, or the wallets and whatever, they've had that cached for so long. It just takes a while to get it out of there. But it really shouldn't be an RPC issue. It's really just cookies and cache history that's being hardcore stored. Poor Waleed, I think, was getting mad at me the other day. He's like, the SSL is up. I'm like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. And I'm like, God, no, it's not. I'm telling you right now. I've been trying to get it to the SSL for the last 20 flipping tries. It's up. I'm like, get in Zoom with me because this shit's not up. And that's what we had to do. We had to clear all that cache out of there. So I know other people have had that problem. We can't, a lot of times, like on our end, we can do a hard reset on the cache on our system and it would clear it for people, but this is not something that we can do that with. Did I miss any other important questions?
Most of the ones I'm seeing now are doubling up or what have you.
Yeah.
So I know we're going to have a lot more information coming out. The biggest thing right now is, the promotions, jumping on those for those that want to evolve their their Vanguards to Titans, and unlocking any docking slots and making sure you reach out to anybody that you may have shared MoveQuest with, or that is still engaged or would be engaged, and just not in the know at the moment. So we want to make sure we communicate that to as many people as possible because it helps all of us. And we're going to be providing a lot more of this information more often. I know Lynette's wanting to break down the specifics so everybody can have that understanding. So I definitely appreciate her taking the time to do that for all of us as well. So unless
We
you
do
have
have one. I do. There was one important question in here that just bumped somewhere. Gosh darn it. What was it too? It was a good one.
Okay.
Um,
And there you go, Wally.
I gotta find it again.
Wally is going to come in here with your answers.
Let's see. When we watch, well, gosh, where did that question go? Mm-mm. No, we don't have a hatchery requirement. There was a really good question in here that I seen, and now I can't find it. Darn it all. I don't know why it bounces like it does.
They keep coming in.
Is there a way to see number of shares? Let me see. I would have to
Like
watch the
docking
video. I have to movequest.com, computing. Solve all the math can create cures for all of this. I forget the rest. Sorry. Oh gosh, it was a good question too.
Hello,
Hey, Waleed, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Want to answer a few questions very quick about the SSL issue. Actually, it's not a cache issue. It's about people that open like 1 million tabs in Chrome and keep them open and never shut down their computer, never close Chrome. So all you have to do is close Chrome and reopen it again. So basically, it requests again the URL and you get the SSL back. So that's one thing. Second thing about cloud computing, if we are able to hack a SHA 51 encryption, meaning hacking a Binance Smart Chain wallet or a AVAX wallet, I mean, yeah, so even bank accounts will be hacked, etc. And cloud computing, not cloud computing, but quantum computing is not something mainstream. So you need to understand that
That's
there
right.
is like 200 quantum computers right now in the world, and they are all in labs like IBM and IBM and Google and stuff. So you don't have to worry about that, because if that happened, it will be Armageddon on Earth. So even your bank account is not safe. Nothing is
Precisely.
safe. Yeah. So
Wally, okay, so you were going to put the countdown on the website for the 100 days and somehow give them some way to track what they've submitted or
mhm.
whatnot. Is that what, can you just explain a little bit what we're going to be adding to the website for this
All right.
final promotion?
Okay. So for this final promotion, you will have a page in the website. So it will be in the main page of the dashboard. You will have a countdown. You will have your stats, meaning how much days you've submitted. You will have your doc composition, meaning so you know what doc was validated or not. And as Lynette said, try to not change your doc composition, meaning that uh, you can add more minors, but you will be only rewarded for uh, the lesser doc that you've registered during this 90 days of challenge. So if you start to, let's say you start with two vanguards, okay? Then you submit few days, then you go and you take titans, you take other miners, you open slots, etc. So this way you won't get your final doc mirrored. You will get the lesser doc in this duration. So if you want to make sure to have a final doc to start mining with, you better do it before before December 13, and try to keep it as it is. So we don't have any confusion when that
So
happens.
you want it to be done before we deploy it on the 13th.
Okay, so yeah, the
So
last
they
time
could- they
when
because I've been telling them that they can, as long as it's done before we deploy
uh,
that contract. So maybe we
yeah,
better start it on Sunday.
look, the reason why I've said let's do it, I mean, when we talked, I've told you that it was a good idea to start Saturday. It was to give people time to make their final doc, so they would start mining for the challenge just with this final doc. So everyone is
But
ready
I'm
to
going to
start
be
the
on a
challenge.
call on Saturday to make sure everybody is clear on what they need to do.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if they still need to make last minute changes, will it still count when they submit on Saturday? Or I'm
yeah.
saying we will submit that new contract, say at midnight,
Okay, so
Sunday or whatever. I don't want anybody to miss out on that day because they were still getting set up when we're on our call Saturday. That's what I'm telling you. So whatever day, if it's not a good day for Saturday because that's our final day for everybody to be set up the right way, then we should launch it
just
on Sunday morning.
one precision. When we say we start Saturday 13, meaning that the first day that you would submit would be Saturday 13, meaning that you can, I mean, actually you can submit Saturday 13 only uh, Sunday or Monday, right? So the day
Right.
submitted would start at 13. So you need to submit the Saturday's 13, and that will be your first submission. You can do it Sunday and you can do it Monday, because we have the 2 days, I mean, in the app. So you can submit yesterday or the day before. So Saturday,
Okay, so
when
we
you
can
finish
launch
the
it on
call,
Saturday.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. So they can make sure to submit December 13 as a submission date. It's not just a kickoff. So that day would be counted as first day of submission for everybody. So you can submit it Sunday or you can submit it Monday.
Yeah. And then I did find my question finally. So for the minor match promo, it says same exact miner setup used, but is it okay if we increase our mining power still? No, because it's going to give you your lowest miners that you were mining with. So once we deploy the contract and it's game on for that 90-day submission, you don't want to change your miners up or down. So make sure that when you start, you have exactly in that mining doc exactly what you want mirrored on the other chains. Now, Waleed, have you increased the phantoms to the 18 yet?
Not yet. And
Okay,
even if
we
yeah,
need to do that. And we need to do it. And then also, I haven't talked to you about this yet, but we need to discuss this because you know, then it's been a question. People with the phantoms, um, would they be eligible for this? At the moment, they're not.
eligible
But
eligible eligible
for
for
this
this
mirrored
promotion.
minors, yeah, for the mirrored
I
minors,
mean, you will have phantoms on all the other blockchains, so there is no mirroring if you are using phantoms.
right? But we could do something if they're mining with those for 90 days. I don't know what it would be yet. Maybe we'll give you a couple trailblazers or something. I don't even know if it's possible, but I have to talk to you about that. But we'll see what we can do,
All right.
guys. I'm not sure we can. But I mean, you know, even our people mining with our phantoms are important, right? Because they still contribute to the ecosystem. But the hatchery, the reason I'm saying we need to increase the days that they can use the phantoms, because even using the phantoms, you can get the hatchery rewards, but the phantoms are only good for 90 days. If you're in tier 3 or tier 4, you need to be able to mine for 135, right? 135 days or 210 days. So if they went into the tier 4 hatchery, they would only be able to mine for 90 days. And if they pulled out their MoveQuest before the 210 days are up, even though they're not getting rewarded, right? Because it's not going to pick up, or if they docked new miners and they started submitting with those, would it continue to get the reward? I guess that's my question. So if I'm using phantoms and I'm mining with phantoms in the hatchery, right? And I only got 90 days, but I'm in tier 4. So I go and I unlock dock slots and I start mining with those. Would I still get my hatchery rewards?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we don't have
Yeah.
to worry about that. So we can leave the trailblazers at 90 days. That was my biggest thing
Mm,
about extending
Yeah,
the time.
let's debunk the phantom stuff and the hatchery issue that eventually could happen. Actually, there is no issue that could happen with the hatchery. The hatchery is just looking at every day if you submitted or not. It doesn't matter with the phantom. It doesn't matter with a real
Okay, good.
miner. It doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you've submitted, that's it. So,
Okay, good.
mm,
No, that's good. I just wanted to see for sure. But yeah, because that was one of my things. I'm like, God, we only give them 90 days on a Phantom, but there's 210 days in the tier 4. Yeah, I wasn't thinking, well, you just have to unlock dock slots and get your trailblazers, and then you could just keep submitting. So that's good. Okay, so we're good there. We are good there. Anything else, guys? Hour and a half. I said I was going to keep it short tonight, but it's impossible for me to do. I think this is my only down social time.
yeah. One quick precision that you've mentioned, Lynette, early on about the blockchain, about the D-app wallet, and about MoveQuest. So, yeah, so as you said, we are launching the D-app wallet along with the blockchain. So it will be something similar to MetaMask. We will have some extra security features that will allow you to prevent phishing websites. So every time you go to the app browser uh, and you trigger transactions inside the MQT, I'm not allowed to say the name, right, Lynette? So I'll call it
I
MQT
already
wallet.
did. MQT Pay. MQTPay.io.
Yeah, and uh,
But I'm
okay,
not going to go over
so
the wallet stuff until Thursday and Saturday because I want to make sure I have
okay,
all of the information
just a
accurate.
quick teaser. Just a quick teaser right there. I'm sharing my screen. So it will look exactly this way. So,
That is absolute fire.
all right. So you will have the wallets, all the blockchain included with MoveQuest, plus the extra blockchain that you would add with RPCs and stuff. You will also have multi-wallet managements. So you will handle multi-wallets, not just one, not only the main wallet that you're using with MoveQuest, but it's practically MetaMask but more secure and less bugs because we had issues with MetaMask this week, and their team will fix it in the next 2 weeks. So, and I'm talking
And you guys
especially
know
about
us. We fix everything that we're supposed to. And Waleed, you weren't supposed to share this tonight. you're a good thing you're
yeah,
not in here then.
yeah, it's a small teaser. It's a small teaser just for
No,
the look, but
people don't get to
all
see the
right,
teaser before I do. What's wrong with you?
all right,
Here,
Mr. Top
here's a.
G does it again.
I know. Here's a
yeah.
virtual slap coming on each side of your face. Whap
Okay. I'm
whap.
hiding this. All right.
Oh no, not. Don't do it now. I want to see it. Bring it back up. Show me it.
Okay. I don't know where it goes.
Yeah, bring it back up
Where it went.
now. What the heck?
Hold on.
That is an
Can you
absolute
zoom?
game changer in
Can
action.
you zoom up on it though, so I can see it? These old
Yeah.
lady eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me just a second. It should start somewhere.
Do you guys remember when Waleed wouldn't even come on Zoom and talk, and now he's all over the place?
He was building the
What
block.
have I done? Oh my God!
Okay. Yeah,
I've
because
unleashed a beast.
I'm coming to Zoom because yeah, I mean, I've discovered that when you do the Zooms, I mean, that's when you announce some stuff that I'm aware about the next day. So I'm trying to keep up.
Welcome to the cyber center stage.
See, I'm allowed to drop surprises on him. He's just not allowed to do it to me. Where's the
Yeah,
wallet?
I'm going to restart it. I mean, I shut it off, so I'm restarting it. Oh,
I was only
yeah.
giving you shit. You didn't have to shut it down.
Hold on. All right. Actually, it started my phone, not the simulator. So, uh, it's almost there.
So I
What
suppose
a
I need
game
to give you the
changer.
list of things that I needed included in that wallet, right? Before you get it
Yeah, but
finished.
for now, I'm including the basic features. I'm going to show you the basic features in the wallet, and we
I
will
know,
have
but
the extra feature that.
I got a document with a full list for you already.
Yeah, that's good. So, how we will make the new wallet, Lynette? I know the document with the full list. It won't be a wallet. It would be a wallet with a stream service included inside, plus a delivery stuff, and it's never what it is. I know the documents. I'm trying to go and get ahead just to say, okay, now it's done. You can change it.
Oh, you've done amazing. I'm very impressed. I'm excited.
All right. Okay. So I'm back to the wallet. So yeah. So multi-wallet management, sending, receiving stuff, selecting your wallets. The UI is just for now. It won't be the final UI anyway. So for now, it's just to build the core wallet.
I like it. I think it looks good.
Yeah, it's matching the theme that we have in MoveQuest. All right, so
Very
you
cool.
will have also a swap system inside. It's going to use the best swap service.
We lost you.
Uh,
Nope, we can hear
yeah.
you now. You're good.
All right, yeah. Just said that it has the swap system inside, so it will use the best swap system to use with MoveQuest because Uniswap is not a good swap platform. It manages
Right.
all the swapping contracts. The contracts are pretty good, but their website and app are sometimes weird. So
Mhm.
anyway, okay. So we have also the what's called the app browser, which is right there. So right now it's showing mqt.network, but I can go. Uh, can I click it? Yeah, yeah, I can. All right, let's try MoveQuest.com. Ah, oh yeah, that's true. Okay, okay. Uh, yeah, it should work. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so you would navigate MoveQuest right there. You would connect to wallet. You would choose the wallet and the network. And yeah, so that's one thing. And all the security feature right there. Oh, and it has also a light and dark theme. So for who want a light theme, it's not finalized yet, but there is a white and dark theme. All
Very
right,
impressive. I
that's it
love
for
it.
the teaser. Yeah, it's just a teaser, so we won't go further.
Now that's techno.
What's the plan?
Yep,
All right,
very.
yeah. Final word, please, until Saturday 13. I mean, you can go even at Sunday, but please make sure you have your final dock composition with all the slots unlocked and all your desired miners to mine with, and try to make the less changes possible. If you want to upgrade, it's okay. You will get more MQT by mining, but the algorithm will always pick your lowest value dock composition that you had during the 90 days. So if
But
you
let
want to
me
go
tell you
up to
something,
get more,
guys. Listen, Wally, that's a great thing that you're saying, but I'm gonna give you the flip side of that coin. If you want to increase your miners, right, and to get more move quests, what you or whatever it is you're doing, I would suggest that you put into the hatchery so you get more and leave your miners where they're at because you're only going to get the lower powered miners anyway. So you'd be better off to stick with your lower powered miners. You're going to spend less in submission fees. Go take whatever it is, the difference. Let's say you're mining with all trailblazers, but you want to go up to Titans, right? You're not going to get Titans if you do it after it's deployed. You're only going to get the trailblazers. So take the 162, take the 648 minus 162. What is it? $400. Go buy $400 worth of move quest. Put it in the hatchery. You're going to get more move quest in the hatchery because it doesn't matter what you're mining with in the hatchery. And you're going to spend less in submission fees because if they're mining with lower powered miners and then they increase the miners, it's going to cost them more to submit. They're not going to get the higher powered miners. They'd be better off to go buy the move quest, put it in the hatchery, keep the miners that they had, and mine with those. Because it's not going to make a difference. Once that contract's deployed, if they go to a higher powered miner, they're not going to get mirrored higher powered miners. Correct?
yeah, exactly.
So really, whatever you get in that dock on the, by the 13th, you need to leave it that way. That's my personal opinion. And if, you're going to get more move quest in the hatchery, regardless of what you're mining with, because it doesn't matter what you're mining with. It doesn't matter if you're mining with 1 or you're mining with 18. What your reward is in the hatchery is the same. So they would come out ahead by being in the hatchery than they would by increasing their mining power because for the move quest. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, it's a higher submission fee coming in, obviously, which is better liquidity, but at the same time, they would get better by doing what I just said in the hatchery. So I'm just being honest with people. You know what I'm saying? Not that you weren't being honest, Wally, but I want everybody to understand there's a flip side to that.
Yeah, I mean, the most secure way is to keep your miner from start to end, to keep your composition from start to end, and you're good. So without
Yeah.
any bad surprise, and yeah, and because complaints will land at the support later on, and we will have to check everything, and it takes crazy time to check what happened. And 100% of the time, the contract is right. So
Which is why we won't spend the time to check it. So just don't change your doc.
yeah, yeah, just don't change it. Start with a doc.
You can now, up until between now and Saturday, change it all you want. It doesn't cost you nothing to
Absolutely.
change.
Absolutely. Until you submit the 13th. Until you submit the 13th, you can make any change. If you didn't submit, I mean, you will be able to submit the 13th Sunday and Monday. So the submission button with December 13, this is the one where when you click, it will start the countdown for you. So for
Right.
100
So you
days,
could
so you
change
have
even as much as late as Monday.
exactly, yeah, just before the submission. So once you submit, it will start logging every submission that will follow.
Yep. As soon as you hit December 13th, submit, that's when your clock starts. Yeah, very good. All right, I think I can't, for whatever reason, my screen is froze. I can't click Q&As. I couldn't even expand my screen, so I can't see if there's any more questions or not, but I have too many tabs and too many files open. My computer, I think, is running out of RAM.
Understood. Understood.
And one last thing again, quantum computing, keep it out of your mind, because if that hacks anything, it will be Armageddon on Earth, and you won't trust nothing again. So even Bitcoin would be
Right.
hacked, even everything would be upside down. So yeah, I mean, if that happen, we prepare ourselves for a Mad Max era. So
Mhm.
yeah, no crypto, no banks, nothing.
That's
We buy
There
guns.
are times when you start talking about stuff like that, that's when being 58 doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the days of steel.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
world's gonna be a crazy place. You remember Tina Turner in that one movie? I bet you someday it'll be there.
gonna be
I
talking
won't
about
see it,
Mad
I
Max
hope.
Beyond the Thunderdome or
Mad
whatever.
Max, yes.
Yeah. So, all right, Miss Lynette, thank you, Waleed, for chiming in with us this evening. I'm excited to see what this wallet gonna do for us, because we can use it for other things outside of MoveQuest too. So that's a good thing.
you
Yeah, and
can,
anybody can
you
use
can,
it. Anybody can use it.
yeah, you can use it even without MoveQuest. I mean, we will have users for the wallet that are not part of MoveQuest at all.
Absolutely.
But it will have some crazy security features that are dumb to implement. Honestly, it's not really hard to do it, but I mean, they don't do it. But it's basically, it goes with the rule that if you start with a project with a token and you start dealing with a token, you just ask the wallet to only allow transactions that are linked to a certain domain. So if you have any transaction that is coming from another domain, you just shut it off.
Got it.
So
Simple enough. So, anything else from either of you before we go ahead and let all these fine people have the rest of their evening?
Well, I'm sure if you gave me a couple minutes, I could think of something, but I'm good.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I want to thank all of y'all for hanging in there with us this evening. We will be back again on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on MoveQuest.live. Look forward to seeing all of you then. Until next time, everyone.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
good night.
Face up tight, feel the ground shake. Every step's a dollar I make. Left foot, right foot, it's a game we play. Health and wealth in a single sway.
Step by step, watch me climb. Every move I'm cashing time. Run, walk, jump, it's all mine. Get healthy, get wealthy, redefine. Yeah, get healthy, get wealthy.
Redefine. What's my currency? No bank in sight. Sunrise to sunset, I own the night. Every stretch, every twist has a price. This grind pays twice, it's paradise. No excuses, no delay. Every motion makes my pay.
Yeah, hey, step by step,
Watch me climb. Every move I'm cashing time.
run, walk, jump.
It's all mine. Get healthy, get wealthy.
Yeah,
Redefine.
hey, step by step,
Watch me climb. Every move I'm cashing time.
run, walk, jump.
It's all mine. Get healthy, get wealthy. Redefine.
Stumble, fall, I'm still in the race. Each bruise another badge I embrace. Momentum builds, can't erase the sound of coins in every pace. Every pace, every pace. Yeah, from my
Get healthy, get wealthy, redefine.